What's up, Instagram? What is up, Facebook and YouTube? How's it, everybody? Welcome back to another chat with Coach Morgan. You are live with me out at our Function Health Club Port Coquitlam location. It's been a crazy week. I haven't been able to jump on for the last few days as we are opening up our newest location in downtown Vancouver. So it's been a bit crazy the last few days, but I am here now. And I think that this is a pertinent conversation. It's one that I had this morning with a bunch of people over on Clubhouse. And I think it's such a valuable topic to discuss. This idea of where to start when beginning your health and fitness journey, what to do, how to go about it, and just all those kind of fun little details that maybe we don't really know. Because I get this question a lot. I get asked a lot, be it about pursuing a certain fitness goal or something of that sort, where someone says, like, where do I even begin? Right? I want to achieve X. So what do I need to do? Where do I begin? How do I go about this? And it comes up often. We hear it all the time. People don't really know where to start on their journey. They don't really know what to believe or what to think or what to do. And there's so much information out there. There's so much stuff out there that can be misleading, can be challenging to really sort of wade through all of the information to know what's the best starting point for myself. So that's where I want to begin. And the way that I'm going to begin this is saying and stating something that may be a little bit kind of like, okay, well, sure, that seems obvious, but it's something that is really important. And it is the most important first step. And that is that we need to start with ourselves. This process starts with you. And what I mean by that is you are who is going to take you through this journey. Yes, you're going to have others for support. You're going to lean on others for support. You're going to, ask of others to help you through the process. But you are the one that is going on that journey. You are the one that is experiencing what it feels like to go through that process. And so it starts and ends with you. So what do we need to do, knowing that it starts and ends with us? We need to identify what are our core values that we hold true to ourselves, and what is the main reasoning why we want to do what we want to do. What is the main reason why we want to pursue the specific fitness goal that we have or journey that we want to go on? We need to align those two things. We need to align the values of ourselves and look at what is the thing that I'm wanting to accomplish and why am I wanting to get there. If those things are in alignment, you're going to be much better off in pursuing your goal. You're going to be much better off in being consistent with that journey. But if those things aren't in alignment, then you might go for a little bit of time, but then it's going to start to become challenging, because if your values aren't aligning with, that deeper why for what you're doing, then there's a bit of a rub there. There's a bit of a challenge there. So, it's really important to ask yourself, like, what is truly important to me in my life? What is truly important to me in my life? Is having the energy to play with my grandkids if you are a grandparent. Is that really important to you? Is feeling capable of going on hikes with my friends really important to you? Is just having, more confidence in my body something that's really important to you? You need to identify what are those things that are truly important to you, truly valuable to you, and of value to you in your life. And when you then apply that to the goal in which you're maybe pursuing, or the thing that you believe you want to achieve, you need to ask some deeper why questions. Why is it that I want to, maybe lose 10 pounds? Why is it that I want to, compete in this competition or this event? Why is it that I want to be able to, back squat or learn to squat? And then dig even more and more and more. And you've heard me talk about 5 whys, digging into those reasons even more. So I'm not going to go into that here. You can look back or send me a DM for that episode on the deeper why. But you digging into those areas and identifying that is the starting point. It is that initial step that really helps set you up for success. Because most of the time people don't do that. Most of the time people will wait until they've hit a certain barrier or wall, and then they fall back and go, okay, well, I was out of alignment with my why. I wasn't really doing this because I wanted to. I thought I needed to. They go into all these different things. And so starting off with the values and the why really is what's going to make that impact and leave that impact and create that momentum for yourself to move forward in that journey. Once you've established that why, once you've established those values and or create clarity around your values and their connection to your why, then it's time to look at the process. Then it's time to consider, what's the first steps that I can take? What's the right course of action? Or maybe you don't even know if it's the right course of action, but a possible course of action. And this is a spectrum. This is a spectrum that will be on. Because for some, that might mean that we are seeking out expert help, right? That might mean that you're reaching out to myself and my team and you're asking for help in your journey, right? Be it for nutrition or fitness related or mindset or business, whatever the thing may be, you are reaching out for help, for that guidance, because you're not sure how to go about this process. Or you might just start with some general research, right? You might just start with reading some information, right? Maybe you don't have the capacity right now to hire someone, but you have the ability to, do some research yourself and look up some information and ask questions of an expert, right? I have no problem with people messaging me and saying, hey, what would be a good resource for me to find information on X, Y, or Z? Fantastic. I'll point you in the right direction, right? If you're wanting to get more from me and my time, that's a different conversation. But if you're asking about can you point me in the right direction of some general information on this topic? Absolutely. Here's some good resources that I trust and believe in that should give you some good insight. I will always gladly do that because I know that there's a lot of information out there and there's a lot of stuff that is confusing. I know that the health and fitness industry has not done a good job of creating clarity around what is actually legitimate and what isn't, what is just fluff and what is actual function. So ask some questions. If at the very least, your next step is just simply to ask some questions from an expert, do that, because that is a great way to begin your process. And then the last thing that I will leave you with is a notion that you have to be a part of the process. No matter if you hire a coach, search up a program, or read something in a book and follow it, you have to be a part of the process. So just like where you start and where to start when beginning your health and fitness journey is with you, the ongoing step of that journey is and ends with you. Because you have to be a part of the process. You have to do self-assessment. You have to look at it and go, okay, I've been doing this for a bit of time and I feel pretty good, but I don't feel like I'm really getting what I want out of it. My body's just not feeling great, or I'm whatever, right? I'm not seeing progress, or I'm not happy about it, right? What is it that's going on? Identify that and self-assess. You need to take that time to be a part of that process. You need to self-assess to actually dig into the problem, right? If you've reached out for help from someone, that doesn't mean that they have full control and they're the one that has the control of your success in their hands. No. They can guide you, they can support you and assist you. But myself as a coach, I'm your guide. I'm not the one that can do the work for you. You're the one that has to step forward every day for yourself and take control of the fact that you are part of that process. You are part of that journey. You are the adventurer on that journey. So you need to own that and self-assess as you go. If something isn't feeling right, something isn't enjoyable, something just connecting, all right, let's talk about it. Right? This is why I ask questions all the time of my clients, and that we have conversations, because I want to know what is going to work the best. And I know people come to me because they want, tell me what I need to do. Okay, what you need to do is you need to check in with yourself. You need to lean into yourself and ask yourself some tough questions. You need to be a part of the process. You need to own the process for yourself. So, where to start when beginning your health and fitness journey? With you. You are the starting point. You are the one that's going to take you through that process, start and finish. Your coach, your book you're reading, whatever resource you're using, they're going to guide you and act as a guide for you. But it's you that is taking the actual action steps that are going to potentially lead you to that success that you want to achieve. If you have further questions about this, if you need further guidance on this, by all means, reach out to us. If you're already part of our community and you need a little bit help, or you want some questions answered, reach out to us. Right? We're always here to lend an ear and listen and answer questions and help you out. So I hope that gives you some insight where to start when beginning your health and fitness journey. I will be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Function better.